Hello and welcome to another episode of the MTG Arena Run. We're going to be continuing our quick draft of our white-black vampires deck for Rivals of Ixalan. So we don't have much time left for on this draft, so we're going to get right on it. See if we can get a few additional wins here. So, right now, 2 lands. We can draw into another one. I guess this is keepable. Yeah, I think one. If we can draw into one more land, it's key. This would be a very good early start, and Dusk Legion Zealot is a good 2-drop for this case. It's exactly what we're looking for. Right now, I am kind of dubious as to my choice of putting Cobbled Wings here. So far, it hasn't exactly panned out. It's given me one block or 2, but that's about it. So let's see. Opponent's gonna duress us. He'll most likely take away our Golden Demise. Okay, we were able to draw our 3rd land, though I would have preferred a white source. Let's see if we can get that. But just as good. Actually, the trick now is, since this is limited and not constructed, our best bet would be to play our Legion Lieutenant as late as possible, preferably if we can drop our other vampires first. Think of this as a really late combat trick. It's dropping our Raptor Companion. It's fine. So here comes the question. We're gonna charge and see if he's willing to trade. Most likely not. Right now we're actually trading 1 damage for 3, but the play is more of the Exalted Sky Marcher. Hope it sticks. Next turn we can hit for 4 damage with the Voracious Vampire. Let's see what our opponent does. Definitely gonna take that. Alternate choice would have been for us to leave the Dusk Legion Zealot behind. In fact, that probably would have been a better. Okay, opponent has his own Voracious Vampire. So, if I play Legion Lieutenant, we'd hit for 5. So going to cast it there, send the entire team in. We're also gonna take 5 on the crack back, but the nice thing is we will be able to equip Cobbled Wings on one of our other guys. This Duskborn Sky Marcher by itself, not so much. I'm suspecting our opponent has a combat trick of sorts. So right now our opponent's thinking what he's gonna attack with. As it is now, the board state is quite even. Basically, whoever gets to play the first combat removal trick is gonna combat removal or combat trick is gonna win this case here. Off. He's offering the trade. I'm not taking it. Okay. Arch of Varaska. Put down our Vampire Knight. Opponent is more likely to remove this as soon as possible. So anyway, I'm gonna cast Cobbled Wings. And equip it on our Dusk Legion Zealot. At least if he tries to remove it, we'll still be... So at least if he tries to remove our Legion Lieutenant, we don't get blown out by an attack. So we'd be cracking in 8 versus 6. No reason for me not to send the whole team in. I am expecting a combat trick. Most likely it will remove our Legion Lieutenant. Alternately, it could just be... Here's the thing. If he pumps the Duskborn... Well, I'm actually going to just put the Duskborn Sky Marcher in front, because if he pumps the Duskborn Sky Marcher, it'll die. If he pumps the Voracious Vampire, it will live. So I want to at least be in a position where I can take out one card. Yep. So at least we were able to trade off. If I had put the Voracious Vampire first, I would have lost that hands down. So right now we're in a position where we need to start drawing cards. So he can't... Okay, he has some life gain, so... This is not exactly a very good base. On our Legion Lieutenant so it doesn't just trade. I'm also going to put the Cobbled Wings on. I'm also going to move the Cobbled Wings there. That's the one I want to protect. Actually, no, that's a mistake. Let's put that back. Thankfully, I really don't have anything. I didn't have anything really good to do. Last thing I want to do is actually just trade these guys off. So he'll gain 1 life, I'll take him down 5, and our Sanguine Glorifier will be able to trade with this Raptor Companion. Assuming the presence of a combat. So we're not exactly out of the woods just yet. Our opponent has ways to catch up. We just need to... It is also plausible that we start playing defensively. We just only send in the Exalted Sky Marcher. I could trade 2 for 1. Here comes the catch. If he has to remove... Might have overextended myself badly there. That might have... I might have just made a mistake right now. My opponent could easily... No, the only instant speed removal I can think of is... only gives -2/-2. It will only be good enough to take out Dusk Legion Zealot. Opponent's best. If our opponent can pump Voracious Vampire, we'll be in trouble. If our opponent can... Okay, so he will exile our Sky Marcher. That's okay. So next turn, I'll move the Cobbled Wings over. Let's see if we can survive the. Let's see if we can survive this assault, though. And there's another Raptor Companion. He is incentivized to swing all in to force me to make blocks. Actually, no, that's not true. He's more incentivized to stay. No, because he knows all I need to do is just move the Cobbled Wings to Sanguine Glorifier, and that's it. So, let's draw a card first, see what we get. Okay. So, first I'm gonna move. Pretty much the correct play. I need to start leaving blockers behind. And there we go. We snag another win. So we're currently let's get started going. So we're currently 3 wins to 1 loss. And that was a relatively quick game. Let's see if we can sneak out a few more wins. So we're currently much better than our previous record, 3 wins. So it's a matter of seeing if we can keep this deck going. What can I say? The synergy here is much better. So opponents tanked a bit. We got 2 Legion Conquistadors, Champion of Dusk. Not much else. I'm gonna mulligan this one. I think we can do better. Okay, Traveler's Amulet into Legion Lieutenant. Well, Traveler's Amulet into Golden Demise is okay. We probably don't want the Moment of Triumph. And Promise, our opponent looks like he's quite aggressive. So our aim now is to have our opponent drop a few cards. So, gonna end the turn. Let's hope our opponent plays another card. Come on. Ooh, no. Oh well. Let's see. So we're not gonna get our Golden Demise out. He is quite likely to take out our He's quite likely to take our Legion Lieutenant also. He has choices. Oh, he just went for the Champion of Dusk. Okay, I'm just gonna go running Legion Conquistadors. I guess this is a case where our opponent's actually regretting not taking the Legion Lieutenant now. It's possible he has another Dark Inquiry. Though typically, these kinds of spells that affect your opponent's hand or library but not your opponent's. Okay. Opponent will take a while before he can play this. So it becomes a question. Do we try to... Okay. I'm gonna offer the trade first. Catches our opponent has lifelink, so he will regain all that life back. Let's see. Cast this now, we're at 6 permanents. 7, 8, 9. Too many turns for my liking. Let's just wipe the board right now. It's about 3 turns. He'll definitely gain 6 life. We'll lose 9 life in the process. And it looks like our opponent's digging for land. Things to do. Okay, I'm gonna play this Forsaken Sanctuary because I don't feel the need to play my Legion Lieutenant out loud. Opponent's really digging. It's possible to assume our opponent has a very... Let's go in for a treat. Okay, now we are incentivized to play because we're definitely racing. Our opponent's willing to trade. So okay. Now in case yes, it didn't pump. So our conquistador can trade. So kill the land, draw another card. We can. He didn't fall for it, which is quite okay. So he swings in between's agent. So he pumps it to 4. He pumps it up to 4. That's okay too. What's holding back? It's slightly annoying, but I can't do much about it. Well, this time we're leaving the Legion Lieutenant behind. Now, depending what our opponent has as a combat trick. Okay. Let's force him to use it. But at least he did not gain 4 life off that. But now we're in big trouble. Okay, we're in bigger trouble now. Our opponent was able to catch up quite nicely. Yeah, he should swing in. He's not no reason for him to worry about shit. So okay, we're just gonna do just fast. Next turn we're gonna take another 7 damage. Okay, we're gonna definitely take 5. We're going down to 1. No, realistically I have to block here, but this is pretty much game. This is pretty much game over for me at this point. Sanguine Glorifier is not going to do anything. Yeah, I'm gonna get a good game. Losses. Let's see. This might be a very fast episode, but at least we're able to get 3 games out of this at the very least. Hopefully we can get 1 more. So basically, okay, this is really bad. No white source at all. True, our opponent's going first. We have, at the very worst case, we need to get a white source by our 3rd draw. It's a big risk. Okay, well, no, this is normal mulligan. Okay, this is. Okay, I'll accept that. Though I really am not liking this. Thankfully that the Jade Bearer is just for 1. Normally I would much rather hold on to the Jade Bearer. No, I'm not gonna trade. Cobbled wings. Okay, let's. Okay, we're in. So I guess we're gonna play a trading game. But our opponent is in much better shape than we are. Ooh, nice search. Okay, that's better. Let's play that out. See what we get. Ooh, perfect. I've not seen that card in a while. So with this, we're gonna be able to race. I'm quite... Opponent's gonna rush to turn this into a land. Now, typically, green-blue merfolk, they will have a few tricks, but they're more likely to start playing out creatures. So that's payoff. Spring's gonna be sent. We're not gonna send in our Legion Lieutenant. There is no incentive for us to do so. But we do have to note that we're gonna start taking 4 damage a turn, assuming he plays his Jade Bearer. Possible we're taking even more. Let me guess. One with... Nice, but what does he have that's in blue? Okay, here comes an important question. I'm gonna just send in these guys because I need this. This is where some Duskborn Sky Marcher uses his other ability. Okay. Probably has an unsummon. Probably should have played Archer for Araska first at the very least. Ooh. Probably has a... Wait. Yep. Ooh, dive down. Not bad, not bad. Now it's time to start with our card advantage. Next turn we then play Archer for Araska. At least now our Legion Conquistador can start beating in. True, all he needs to do is just play Jade Bearer and I'd be facing against a 4. Okay. Yeah, he can still play Jade Bearer. Okay, so he's able to sculpt his hand a bit. He actually put his Jade Bearer back down. What could be... What's in his hand that could be better? There's no point in equipping Cobbled Wings. At this point, I'm probably not going to use it to attack. Okay, so... let's... Okay, let's Legion away. I'm not scared of a River's Rebuke. But at least they all go back to hand. Attack with... I'm not incentivized to send this Sky Marcher to his death. Okay. He's playing very cautious and suspecting there's a cancel. Yeah, he does. At this point, it's kind of late to cancel. He needs to look for more active threats. This Carol's not. Jade Bearer will pump up the Riverwise Augur. And he is representing a... He probably has a counter spell. I'd be really surprised if he didn't. Yep, he had a counter spell. Well, at least we got that out of his hand. So let's send in most of our board. This is enough to represent lethal. We can save whichever the well, if he blocks the Dusk Legion Zealot, it's not saving, but least he's offering a trade. So he's down to 2. We can keep drawing cards at least. He did have the negate that saved him from a blow. I wouldn't say it saved him from a blow up, considering he didn't exactly block with these guys anyway. So he's now looking for... I was gonna say he was looking for a way out. I guess he didn't find it. So going strong, 4 wins. Getting 450 gems. Let's see if we can eke out one more, at least one more win. We're actually doing quite well. I can't exactly complain at this point. This is more matches I've won than I normally do in mid-go. Okay, here we got some sort of early action, but our only plays Queen's Commission. Normally this is a mulligan. It's actually interesting because the Moment of Triumph does combo well with the Queen's Commission. And we do have something against early threats. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this. Most likely regret keeping it, but maybe not so. Okay. First sign of regret, we did not draw another white source. It'd be much more useful to be able to cast two running moments, or a moment and a slash. We should have some play by now. Aerialist. Yeah, that's right. Yep, that's more slashing. Okay. There we got our second white source. Now we just need more action. Gets to play his big card. Okay, have a swamp. Now we definitely have to... Alternately, we can just play Dusk Legion and Zealot, open into Moment of Triumph. Now let's play... Let's play the Duck. Okay, let's play the Zealot first. Because we do need the card draw. We need to get more stuff. At least we got another trick up our sleeve. Let's see if that sticks first. Opponent probably has removal. If he has a counter spell, then I just don't block. Simple. It's quite simple. When it has removal, it... Moment of Craving. There's Bounty Weapon. But now we're in a setup where we can cast Queen's Commission and have a second Moment of Triumph up. Let's see. Regain our life back. And in fact, we can send in the board. Token, not exactly a boy, but you know what I mean. Don't get me wrong. Okay, let's... Okay, now we call in the boys. And let's open up the aggro deck. We need to start going aggro. I like how the comments are simplified here, so you don't get huge lines of salty text. But sometimes I'm concerned as to when they say something, do they mean it for real or are they sarcastic about it? Well, let's get our land draw going. Okay, let's send in the boys. Opponent is not incentivized to block. And right now I'm admitting that I'm opening myself up to a big blowout. But in this situation, I can't afford to just stay back. Okay. That's not too bad. I'd rather him impale one of the conquistadors rather than one of my other threats. And he's now thinking if he should hold back and block. Nope. He's gonna race. It's a race between 8 versus 5 damage. I am not incentivized to cast Cobbled Wings at this point because we're just... So I'm just gonna end the turn. Possible our opponent could have a super big threat, so I need to draw something up quickly. Well, it's big, but it's squishy. And I have no idea. Our opponent's more incentivized to hold back now because he's gonna be taking a ton of damage. Okay. Nope, I haven't lost that yet. That was the previous game. Let's draw into Golden Demise. Wishful thinking. Champion of Dusk. That's quite... Okay, let's say I cast... Okay, nope. Cast... And cast the amulet. Okay, cast the amulet. Activate the amulet. Draw a land. And right now, what you can do, what you're hearing is my dog. I think he wants to get back up. Actually, could have gone down by now. So let's draw another. Let's draw another land. Play that land. Champion of Dusk. Probably gonna get. Refill our hand. Send in the boys. Okay, I think he's genuine at this point. I'm gonna say. I don't really say thank you here. That's a bit mean. I guess my. Okay, he takes out the champion, but the board's decimated. He could still have one big card in hand. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna please pause for a second. I'm gonna let my dog out. Hold on. I'll be right back. Well, I guess I won that game. He was probably out of gas at that point. So, considering we're 2 wins or 1 loss away, let's just keep playing. Go first. At least we have a turn. Yeah, we'll keep it. We have at least an early play of sorts. Get some lands out of. Get some lands out. But our opponent also has turn 1 play, so we might be in trouble. so many things my deck is missing. And I have to be careful. Our opponent has a traditionally aggressive archetype. You know what? I'm just gonna sacrifice the amulet. Okay. We're gonna have a bit of a time catching up. So I'm actually incentivized to cast Queen's Commission because I need blockers. It's a shame I'm gonna waste both of these just blocking the Fathom Fleet Captain, but I cannot allow our opponent to produce tons of pirates. And kinda worked. Our opponent held back. I can't exact. Well, I actually can swing. Okay, I'm starting to lose a bit of the advantage, but yeah, let's cast our Conquistador first. No point sending these guys in. So next turn, opponent has a quite a. Now we can send in, depending on what our opponent drops. Well. I am incentivized to play Champion of Dusk now. Yes, let's see. This will draw me 4 cards. Be forced to discard 1. Alternately, I could just keep playing Conquistadors. Right now, it's more of this de-incentive. Okay. This is gonna be tough. He's actually incentive. He's not just hitting me in the skies. So, he's actually incentivized to send the Orazca Raptor, because even if it dies, I have no outs here. Yeah. Right now, my real out is to draw into Golden Demise. At least it wipes out this board. And let's see. If I cast this now, I'm dead. This is actually a catch-22. I can't really cast Champion of Dusk anymore. Can't send these guys in. I can send a Conquistador in. He's most likely gonna just take. He'll have to block with. I would rather he block with the Harpy. But yeah, he wised up. Well, I guess that's the end of our run, but we did get 5 wins. And it just gets more and more agile. So our only... I was about to say our only real out is some... drawing into Golden Demise. That doesn't look like it's gonna happen, so... Let's see, next turn he just swings in for 6. Yeah, good game. I'm gonna go out on my own terms. And I did draw the goal, but it's a long way off. Creative ways to go out. And so I have a much better run. 5 wins to 3 losses. So that's it for the Magic Arena Run. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And next episode, we're gonna continue on into more quick constructed. So thank you very much. Hope to see you guys again next time.